There'll be runs here. Well taken. Yeah! Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact.
Easy does it. First ball and gets some runs.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it. Ngidi from the south end.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Well on.
Brilliant diving stop.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. A lovely shorter ball,
nice
just
bowling.
keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over. No interest in that one from the batter. Ngidi will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Oh, well bowled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Nicely played.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Gill didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Waiting.
That's out.
Yeah!
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Got right in behind it.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned. Taken! A really good one too. It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait though to face their first ball. Time that perfectly.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Yes, nice
A
bowling.
reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
23 runs added in that over. India are 3 for 97.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Edged it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Oh, well bowled.
Rabada with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
No!
There's a run here, surely.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. India are 3 for 107. Nice shot, runs possible.
Keeper. Wait.
Gone, it's a good catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Bavuma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
13 runs added there. India are 4 for 120.
Well, that's a wild
Yes,
one.
nice
Nothing
bowling.
elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Oh, well bowled.
Right on top of the spin, keeps it out well.
Thick edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India are 4 for 127. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Just about timed that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Great shot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
And that brings up the half-century for this batsman.
That is an amazing half-century. Just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
They'll get at least 1.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Great shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between
Solid
these
partnership,
two.
50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
well
yeah,
placed.
it's nice
Should
bowling.
get a single.
End of the 11th
Ah,
over.
negated the spin well
India
then.
are now
Got nicely on
for
top of the bounce.
159. Change of
10
bowling.
runs
The
added
left armour
in that
is
over.
coming into the attack.
India are 4 for 159. Maharaj coming into the attack from the south
Oh.
end.
Nice
Well,
bowling.
that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowler. No.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Right off the middle of the bat.
Wow! Power off the front foot goes all the way.
14 runs added there. India are 4 for 173.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Huge appeal.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Wait there. Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
No.
This should be close.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Down the wicket. Misses.
Well bowled.
You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Over. India are 4 for 180.
Catch it.
Nice shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Super piece of timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Yep.
What a shot. Lovely on drive. There's no chance of anyone catching that.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Massive edge.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
That's a harsh call from the umpire. I've seen wider than that not called.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Needs to be on target.
Very fluid batting. Into the 90s at about a run a ball. Just needs to keep settled and not think too much about the century.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Maharaj from the south end.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Stumping.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Opened the face of the bat to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
Oh, well bowled.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep. Catch.
That is a gorgeous shot. Straight through the covers.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Yep.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. India are 4 for 221. Rabada coming back into the attack. Drives and misses
Yes,
everything.
nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep. No.
Couldn't get it through the field. Comfortable single if they take it.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep. Waiting.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep, yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
4 runs added in the over. India are 4 for 225. Shamsi has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Wait there. Yep. Keepers.
Great shot there to get the century.
Now they've marched on to their 100. This bowling attack have had no answers to the destructive hitting we've seen.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
And that's the half century for this batsman.
Haven't wasted a lot of deliveries, played some big shots, mixed in with good smart cricket, and they've reached 50.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Oh,
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact. They look for a couple here.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb. Just threw the shot too early.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Oh!
Nice
Yes,
solid
nice
defensive
bowling.
shot. Misses everything.
Oh, well
A
bowled.
bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Yup.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Hey!
That's a tough
Yes,
call
nice
for the bowler.
bowling.
I thought that was there to be hit.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Not a lot of pressure on to come in and score quickly, especially when the openers have done just a brilliant job in setting things up.
Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
That's the over. India are 5 for 265. Wow, that's missed the
Nice
lot.
bowling.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. A little late on that, no runs scored.
Catch it.
High,
Yep.
high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance.
Yeah!
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.